Hi, I'm Kelly Capps, and I live in Overland Park, Kansas. And I was asked to jump on here really quick to share my story. So I am a mom of 3, and I have my oldest is 5, and he's my biological son, and my 2 youngest children we adopted from China. And it was my youngest son's adoption in 2014 that literally transformed my path, and I knew I needed to do something different, but I didn't know what. So in that process, I was working through where I needed to be in life, basically. I was pouring into church. I was working 40 plus hours with my job in public service, and I was really digging into like an entrepreneurial idea, but I just had to find a way to make it come to fruition, to be able to serve families like myself that were adoptive families, or families that had a desire for orphan care. So whether it was wrapping their lives around families that were adoptive families, or being adoptive families themselves. So I had all these great ideas and really didn't have a vehicle for that, and I was working a lot. And so when I was presented with a direct sales opportunity, I said no. Absolutely. I had no free time. And so it was my husband that encouraged me to take a second look, because what I did have was belief in the product. I believed that they worked, and I saw change. So I was sharing all the time, and as I was sharing about the products, I was sharing about everything that was making a difference for me. My husband was the one that said, we don't want to miss this opportunity. And so we said yes, and I cannot even thank him more, because today things are so different. So that was just not even too full, it was about 18 months ago. And then about a year after we made that decision to step into this opportunity, I left my full-time career of almost 10 years in federal service. And people might think I was crazy, because the job was great, guys, and I was fulfilling something that was important to me. It was serving others, which has always been at the foremost of all of my decisions. It was a really great job for family, but it wasn't my God-given calling, and I was missing that. And I was missing that next step into stepping into God's plan for me. So, like I said, in July of 2016, I stepped away from that full-time career, and my daughter came home in December. And boy, was that decision so important to our family's future. So now I'm home with my 3 children. My oldest will be going to kindergarten full-time next year. My middle child will be going to like a pre-kindergarten full day next year. And my youngest will be going to preschool. And I've had this year to be able to get us all ready, and I've had this year to get us in a place of attachment, and really just be ready for what the next few months have ahead of us. I would say that if you have ever thought, I need something that allows me more time, more financial freedom, whatever it might be, this might be it for you, because it sure was for us. We've been able to give back more to causes that are on our hearts. I'm able to serve more in capacities that are closer to my God-given calling, and be able to help families and share my story and be more a part of the adoptive community that is here in town. And in addition to that, we're given time back. Now, I'm not going to pretend like having my kids home all day gives me all this extra time. I'll be honest, I probably have less time for me and really for this business than I did when I worked 40 plus hours, because I was able to better budget. But what I've been able to do is be present where it's important. And I wouldn't trade that for the world, guys. So I just want to encourage you, if you've been thinking that maybe you need change and you're really not sure what that could be, step in, have faith, believe in you, and own it. Own your 24.